Okay, this is the sluice box, and it's very similar to the early ones that was used in all of the old John Wayne movies that showed the gold. It has a set of riffles. Those riffles are here, and they're very simple. They are such that as you place it down in the bottom of the sluice box, the gold hits what we know as a slick plate. The slick plate has some expanded metal in it. And the expanded metal in the slick plate catch a lot of the heavy nuggets because they're heavy and they do not wash any further than the expanded metal. Some of them come on down and are caught in the riffles. And we clean the riffles out after we get through the day's run. And this is where we find the bigger gold, the 5/8 nuggets, and that's awful nice to find those. We found quite a few, but we'd like to find a whole lot more, and that's what we expect whoever buys this place to find a lot of the 5/8 nuggets, and they sure are beautiful. There it comes, there it comes, here it comes.
See there?
Here it comes, look at that. I'm on the bottom, getting the bottom of the bucket now.
That's where it all settles, right to the bottom. All gold, settle right to the bottom.
Here comes some, here comes some. Everybody take a look now.
Really nice.
Where did I get that scoop? I kept one. Watch them come up, people. We hit a bunch of good gold. I don't know where we got them from. Look at them.
See, there's two nice ones right there.
Yeah, there comes some. Look at them breezes. That's on the bottom of the bucket. Load. Bottom of the bucket.
Now let him get that. Look at that. He gets that all dried up and weigh that man on. My name is Robert Deerking. I am mining engineering and geology. I went to school at Woodbury College in LA, Los Angeles, California, in 1947. I've been in the mining business now for about 45 years. I've been in about 8 different western states and mostly placer deposits. I'm standing here today on 40 acres of patent land, and one of the best placer deposits I've seen in the last 8 to 10 years. This is one of the best deposits I've seen. If anybody wants to come in this property area and take a look at it and have a geology come in here and make a complete report on it, if they know anything at all about placer, this is a place to come. Now, there's a lot of difference between placer and hard rock. Now, a lot of guys that study geology are real good on hard rock, but a lot of them ain't worth a damn when it comes to placer deposits. And that's about all I know is really the placer deposits. And this is one of the great. This is a great one. There's more placer deposits than any man can work out in the next 5 to 6 years. Now, if you want to make some big money on this placer deposit, come in here and get about 500 to 600 yards per day. Thank you, folks, very much.
This is what we have termed our final conveyor. All the 4-inch and smaller rock that's larger than 5/8 of an inch go onto this conveyor and are carried up and dumped into, again, the second screen, the second vibrating screen. Now, the purpose of this is that we're through with the gold that comes out of the placer, and we want to classify the rock such that we can use it on our roads or use it as a bull rock to help support roads, and in that manner build a road when it's real damp or wet. The old bull rock really helps in that respect. And then we coat it with inch and a half rock, and then finally with some 5/8 rock, and that makes a beautiful road. And we've literally paved all of our roads here with this type of rock. And someone kidded me the other day and said, "Well, Cullen, your streets are paved with gold." Yes, sir, that's probably true, but we hope not, because we hope we've taken all the gold out before we put it on the roads. This is a 150 kW generator. Puts out 460 volts. It runs all of our equipment, runs a pump to the ponds, through all of our water, through all the equipment. It powers all the screens, all the shakers, and also the trommel. And it's a very economical piece of equipment to run. We find it's really too much equipment for the size plant we have, but it runs very efficiently and does an excellent job. And in summary, what we've seen is a combination of two things. As we started out to tell you, the placer here is extensive. It covers the remaining part of the 40 acres, which amounts to about 60% of the 40 acres, still has virgin placer in place. We've mined enough to know that it all contains gold. Again, what you've seen is classification. Classification is absolutely essential to recover the gold. We've classified it with 3 different stages, and as we have, we've recovered the gold from those stages, and each stage sets on its own. It's unique by itself. We use water in the recovery, no chemicals at all, and we have been fortunate enough to find that all the gold is free flowing. It's free gold. We don't have to use any grinding material at all. Just one of those things that the gold is in place. We classify it, run it through our recovery equipment, and recover about 85% of our gold in the rotating gold, about 15% in the nuggets. And between these two, we are confident we will recover somewhere probably above 90–95% of all the gold in place. And we really appreciate you people. Hope you've enjoyed the idea of mining for gold, because it's here.